EA, did you get up on that stage? You were so embarrassing. And I didn't hear not one single thing about Fight Night. Not
FIFA.
one single thing.
Because we get FIFA and not Super Mario Strikers, and we get ARMS and not Fight Night. That's why.
And the last Fight Night they did is one of my favorite sports games of all time. They had that story mode. They had prison fights with bare knuckle. Can you imagine all that, but with the
You
Joy
know what?
Cons?
Yeah.
Even a Def Jam.
Yep.
Something.
Ooh,
Are you serious right now, EA? I'm gonna come to your headquarters, man. I'm gonna come to your headquarters with a Play
I'm
Legit
coming with
shirt
you.
on. I am so angry at you right now. So disappointed. Nintendo, you're doing all right. EA, just
Do you do you think it's EA why they decided to do FIFA, or do you think maybe Nintendo had something to do with that call?
I don't see I don't see Nintendo, telling their third part. Why would they tell their third parties that they need to reserve themselves?
Maybe they just maybe they some of the titles that they possibly offered to render for them, maybe they just turned them down.
To me, it's not FIFA's not the problem for me because any console should have sports games. Even if you don't play sports games, there are plenty of people
Right.
who that will cater to. So you need to have sports games. That's a guarantee. Not be up there talking about that's happening because we should expect that without even having that announced. That should be there at
Right.
launch.
Mm.
It needs to be there. I need a man to stand up there and tell me we're coming up with an original game or maybe even a Mass Effect Andromeda is coming to the system.
Okay,
You know,
thank
that's
you.
what we need to hear.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't and the thing is, okay, we can say, "Oh yeah, maybe it was Nintendo," but I don't you can say if all day long. The
Yeah.
fact is, I don't care who it is. Fight Night, Def Jam, something like you said, uh, an exclusive from EA needs to happen. It hasn't really happened. I mean, what the heck? Unless you want to count Boogie, we can go. We can go back to that. That was a hot seller, wasn't it? Thanks a lot, EA. We really appreciate you.
Boogie.
I mean, there's just such a market. I mean, if Nintendo and EA really put their combined forces together,
Yeah.
oh man, it'd be something to be reckoned with. But it just ain't happening. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, they could even do like an SSX or something that would fit right along
Yeah,
with them.
yeah. I mean, I have a feeling this is EA's stance on it right here, and this is what it really boils down to, because everything in this world boils down to the dollar bill. And I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
what happens is Fight Night is a very difficult game to produce in a tight budget.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, they just throw out FIFA with they already have the base plans for, and it's easy to do, instead of putting some money into a game that might not be successful. CEA isn't a I wouldn't myself personally call them a company that takes risks,
I mean,
or hasn't for a while.
Madden sums it up perfectly for that. Yeah, they don't
Just
really
the
change it
same
up.
thing over and over and over.
Yeah, new renders of the same old titles with not much changes to them. Oh, we added the hit stick.
Yeah.
Cool.
They built their success on minute changes
Yeah,
every single year.
yeah,
Well, I mean, they bought that exclusive contract. They got that exclusive contract with the NFL, so there's just no competition. So they don't have to try hard. If you had 2K making football games too, then they'd have to try harder. But they don't have to right now.
yeah,
So
yeah. And look at NBA Live compared to 2K. You can tell like don't really try that hard, and it shows when the titles come out. Like and
Hmm.
people have tried to play NBA Live. I used to really like NBA Live. That's what I
Hmm.
used to play before 2K even was on the scene, and then they just fell off. They just stopped trying. It just doesn't compare.
One of these days, somebody's going to notice and stop investing in that. They need to, they need a little bit of a hit to their money pot to start doing something inventive.
Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I have a bone to pick with EA. Where the heck is Skate 4 at? People, there's like an online community begging, and we have been begging for years for Skate 4, and there is no Skate 4.
That'd be perfect for this system with the tilt controls and all that stuff.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
What are they doing? What? Oh, man.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I might have been the only one last night when that tall dude looking like Golem was standing up there, and I was so disappointed, okay, in EA last night. I was like, this sums it up right here. This dude looks like he just woke up. You know what? I just woke up too, and I got more energy than that guy. Standing up looking like he should have a casket behind him. Driving me crazy.
Look like the Undertaker. Somebody's Undertaker.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't mean to make that a rant on EA, but man, they deserve it.
They did it to themselves.
So anyway,
I looked at their Wii U games was Need for Speed Most Wanted, EA Sports FIFA 13, Madden NFL 13, and Mass Effect 3.
And Mass Effect 3, they probably had to get convinced on that one because it was a launch title. Mm-hmm. So if anything, I feel like Nintendo went to them like, okay, listen, can you please bring this title out on our system? And they did. And then it was just like, never mind, we don't really like working with you.
It kind of seemed like that from that list that you gave us. Madden 13. So they released one Madden game?
For real?
They threw in the towel.
Oh,
Let me try me. Madden 14 Wii U, see if that comes up.
It's 2017, man.
Nope. I typed in Madden 14 Wii U and Madden 13 came up, so that's a no on that.
Oh, my. See what I'm saying? I mean, I think that guy was really being held hostage. I think he was really being held hostage on that stage. I got to go back and watch that video because I'm pretty sure that interpreter behind him
better make sure he's all right now.
Was he even breathing? He was probably just a puppet. Shoot. So anyway, I think we pretty much summed up the Switch pretty good.
Yeah.
Battery life. Did we talk about battery life?
Ooh,
yes.
No.
2.5
nice
to
call.
6 hours, right? Depending on what you're playing when you have it